The South Florida Living Green Fair is taking place on November 14th and 15th. It's at John U. Lloyd Beach State Park, which is in Dania Beach on the border of Hollywood. And it's a 2-day community festival. There'll be all kinds of interactive activities. There'll be all kinds of things for the kids. We'll have a whole echo zone just for the kids where there'll be literally programming for the kids throughout the 2 days. Every single hour. So whether it's helping to plant some trees, going on nature walks, getting some education, we're going to have some characters there that are going to be giving some talks and doing some experiments. We have Professor Wise coming, which is part of FP&L, which is going to give some education on how people can reduce energy. We have Ed the Plumber coming, who is a figurehead from DIY Network and HGTV. Will actually be coming, and he's going to be giving all kinds of plumbing lessons and things you can learn at home and what you can do in your bathrooms, in your kitchens, to save some money for yourself. In addition, you'll be able to test drive hybrid cars, get in some electric cars. There'll be music. We're going to have an eco fashion show where you can actually see some of the fashions that are created with organic cotton. There'll be wine and food tasting. We're going to have a whole chef's area. We're going to build a kitchen basically. And we're going to have chefs actually cooking with organic products, materials, and you can see how easy it is to work with some of these materials. And of course you get to taste them and drink some of the samples. So it's a lot of fun. It's all interactive. It's all on the beach. Even if you just want for a couple hours to just sun yourself and have a good time, swim in the water, that's what it's about. It's about having fun. So one of the ways the South Florida Living Green Fair is promoting our events is through a challenge that we're calling the Mayor's Challenge.
Well, the city of Coconut Creek has always been environmentally interested, and we've done many green things, and this just seemed to fall in. In addition to which, we've just done the budget, and people are very much aware of their water bills, and so not only would they help our environment by entering this challenge, they would help their pocketbooks in saving money on water bills.
And this is basically a contest that we've thrown out to all 102 mayors in South Florida in 3 counties, which basically is a pledge telling them to promote to their citizens a pledge to reduce water consumption. And the way it works is you go onto our website, livinggreenfair.com, and you'll see right in the center it says Take the Mayor's Challenge. The first question is, what city are you from? You put in the city that you're from, and then it asks very simple questions. It says, I pledge to, as an example, take shorter showers. That's one example. Or I pledge to go to a car wash that recycles the water. And it takes you through a few different scenarios, a few different questions. And at the end, what it does is it calculates how much water you've saved, how much money you actually save yourself, and how much environmental impact you're saving. It calculates all this. And then what we do is we take a calculation of the amount of people taking the pledge from each city versus the total population. We take that proportion and we create a top 10 list on a leaders board. So that we can constantly monitor who's winning the challenge. And the city that has the most proportion of people who take the pledge wins. Actually on site, one of our special guests is Wyland, the artist, the marine life artist, who's going to be doing a 45-foot mural with the kids live at our events. And the winner of the pledge gets to take home the mural, that city, display it in any public area that they want for up to a year. And the best thing about it is any citizen who actually takes the pledge gets a free family pass to the event, which allows up to 5 people free to our event. First of all, I found out that Wyland has a house in the Keys, so he's local. He really cares about our environment locally here. And he has the Wyland Foundation, which is an amazing organization, which is basically focused on helping kids throughout the whole country and the world get educated on water conservation and how important water is for our existence and for the future. So when I started talking to his organization and then him and heard the passion behind everything that he does and saw how much good work his foundation was doing, I said, listen, is there any way we can get him to come? What's the availability? It all worked out. The timing worked out perfectly. He loved the concept. Then we started talking about this whole Mayor's Challenge pledge thing, and he just thought it was a home run. We're now talking about even doing this nationally.
I've always counted on the residents in Coconut Creek to rise to the challenge that our environment presents to us. We've won awards before, we've won contests, we were the first national backyard for wildlife habitat. We just won an award from the International Audubon Society for being so green, and now we have Challenge of Saving Water. and we are entered into this challenge against all the cities in the Tri-County area. And I know we're going to win because we always do.